Hi, I'm Nancy Price, and I hope that I'll be your dating coach. When your inner dialogue is positive and you feel really good about yourself, you respect yourself, you appreciate yourself, and you've even gotten to a point where you're allowing yourself to love yourself. When you're at that point, all of your relationships are different. All of your life changes. Everything seems to be in harmony, and you begin to attract beautiful things into your life. When your inner dialogue is negative, when you do these things that we all have to catch ourselves every once in a while and make sure that we're not doing it. When we look in the mirror and we say, we're not pretty enough, thin enough, our hair isn't long enough, or whatever it is that we're saying we're not good enough about, we begin to subconsciously reflect that. We reflect that in funny little ways, like your shoulders, the way that you give eye contact to people, the way that you're willing to wink at a baby or smile at an older man in a grocery store. Everything changes when your inner dialogue is negative. And that's why working with a dating coach is absolutely essential. Sometimes we don't even know what those subconscious programs are. We might get a glimpse of them, but when you begin to work with a coach, what we do is we find out why things aren't working and why things are working, and what we can do to make sure that your dating, your relationships, and your life becomes much more successful. I'd like to tell you about the workshops that we are doing each and every month. What we're doing is all about science. It isn't psychology. It isn't metaphysical. It's not spiritual. There's no religious element to it at all. What we are doing is we are analyzing what happens when we contact another person. And my idea is to talk about the first 4 minutes of a first impression, because that is an impression that will last with you and with the person that you're meeting for the rest of their lives. It's almost impossible to change what you first create in the first 4 minutes of a first impression. So our workshops are going to cover lots and lots of territory. We're going to be talking about the way you walk, the way you stand, the way you smile, eye contact, color. What color do you wear? And we're also going to be talking about the very most important thing, and that's your inner dialogue. What are you doing when you're talking to yourself? And then how is that being projected? I'm beginning to start off with a launch. And what we're going to do is a workshop from 1 o'clock in the afternoon until 5. We'll be talking about many different areas of really challenging things that we experience when we're dating. We're going to be talking about your eye contact, first touch, handshake. We're going to be talking about conversation, your physical appearance, what to do, what not to do. There's so many things that we're going to cover in these next 4 hours. But what I want you to know is that this launch is extremely exclusive. You will be invited, and I hope you'll take the invitation seriously. We are beginning in a very soft, beautiful, exclusive concierge type of seminar. At the end of this workshop, I can guarantee you one thing. You'll have a way different sexual swagger. I promise.